Hi, this is Takir from PC Game Nest. Well, today I'm going to be showing you how to take off using Autopilot and do ILS landing for AIRBUS A320 NEO. I did it today earlier, but unfortunately at the 11th hour, I just deviated from the runway and the plane couldn't maneuver the plane. I took off, tried to come around to the destination airport, and the plane crashed. So I just figured out that the mistake I did for Airbus A320 NEO is I actually hold the speed. Yes, the speed was on hold at 160. So what happened is when I disabled the autopilot, the speed remains there. The speed I wouldn't check the speed. So what happens? The plane couldn't touch down the runway. So right now I will be doing it again and see what happens. And this is an easy thing. Hopefully I can do it. Selecting the aircraft for this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this is the one. For I have selected the Airbus A320 NEO as my departure airport. From here I'm going to be selecting VCC Kolkata, the same thing I traveled last time. And this is I'm gonna be using gate 6 medium, and my destination airport is gonna be VGHS Dhaka. And since this is a bigger plane, I'm gonna be selecting from your IFR high altitude airways. Okay, so selecting IFR, and you can see these are my waypoints. Okay, and you don't have to touch anything here, just select from here approach. Since this is I'll be doing ILS instrumental landing system, just I've selected this ILS 32 runway. There are two ILS, so out of that I just selected ILS 32. And you got to do a few functions here for got to rectify a few things here for Microsoft Flight. So it's not a rectification, it's just the options, better options. Click on more, open filters, scroll down all the way down. You got to enable this navigates on and fix RNF position. Okay, so what happens is if you do that, if you fix nav position, see you can get the waypoints clearly. And by doing the navigates, what will it happen that so my runway is 32, right? So navigates, what it does is it enables your ILS landing airport. So if you click here, you can see you can get your ILS frequency. This is your ILS frequency for navigates, 108.50. So it's gonna be automatically loaded in your computer. It will be automatically loaded in your computer. So that is it. And now we can fly it. So just a sec. Loaded in your computer. So that is it. So what you have to do is just click on fly, and I'll be in the airport straight away. Okay, so just trying to things a little simple. I'm not gonna show you the complicated process that the pilot does, like you have to enter ILS to everything, waypoints in the plane's box. Well, this is if you want to fly real quick. It is also challenging things. Very simple. If you go to fly, I will show you how it works. Okay, As usual, weather around this area is so nasty. Always, I hate these weathers. I knew it. Yeah, Henry. I just thanks for coming in. I just figured out, dude, what the mistake I did is I actually landed with my speed. I was holding my speed to 160. I was holding my speed to 160. So what happened is, even though I control the throttle, but the speed remains to 160. So what happens is, I just crossed the runway in a very fast, so I could not touch down even though the plane was almost aligned. And at the 11th hour, I deviated and couldn't, control the plane. So I just landed. I just did a practice earlier, just 30 minutes back. I landed perfectly. So hopefully I can do this this time. Hopefully I can make it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the same thing. What I'm gonna do is let's take this view, better view. So what I'm gonna do is doing this everything auto as I did earlier from here, checklist. Before start engine, like this one, autocomplete. Thanks for coming in, Henry. How about your journey? You arrived in Florida. How was the flight, dude? Good? By the way, Henry, I subscribed to your channel. I just went there and subscribed to your YouTube. I saw a YouTube channel and subscribed it. I completed this page. So now go to starting engine. Do the same thing. You don't have to do anything. Just start it. The engine is starting. You can see the first level. after engine starting, just go there and complete the page. That's it. You don't have to do anything. That's it. You can see the GPS. I can put the flap down. Inside the cockpit, everything looks good. So what I'm doing, I'm setting my altitude to 10,000. Okay, that I twisted. Yeah, 10,000. And I'm checking my ILS, whether the ILS is uploaded in the box or not. Very simple. If you zoom in, you have to click in rad nav. So you see my ILS runway ILS 32, which I'm going, and that one is automatically loaded. You don't have to do anything. Once you create the flight path, it will be loaded here. So that is it. And everything looks good now. And before takeoff, I have to do few things, like after takeoff, I click on Autopilot, AP1, and Auto Throttle. That's it. It will take the plane automatically to this waypoints which I have set. Okay. So let's just call for air traffic controller for a clearance. So going to clearance. And request for IFR.
Calcutta clearance delivery Lufthansa 1123 ready to copy IFR clearance to Victor Golf Hotel Sierra.
Lufthansa 1123 is cleared to Victor Golf Hotel Sierra Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 19er left climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 120.1 squawk 0616.
Lufthansa 1123 cleared to Victor Golf Hotel Sierra Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 19er left climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 120.1 squawk 0616.
Lufthansa 1123, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9er. Good day.
Alright. So now I go inside the cockpit. Everything looks good. I'll go for a pushback, but before that I have to take the lighting. Lighting has to be fixed. Let's just drop. Wings. Runway, I don't need it. Landing, but let's do it, it doesn't matter. So let's do the runways and everything is fixed. And that is it. Everything looks good. Now I'll go for a pushback. Now going to the ground for a pushback.
Calcutta ground Lufthansa 1123 requesting pushback.
Lufthansa 1123 pushback request accepted.
Going for a pushback. The airport, you know, the weather seems to be really foggy here. I'm not sure at all.
Calcutta ground Lufthansa 112 tree requesting the end of pushback.
Lufthansa 112 tree request to end pushback received.
Now I'm gonna take the clearance from here, go back to the clearance, request taxi.
Calcutta ground Lufthansa 112 tree with Charlie ready to taxi IFR.
Lufthansa 112 tree taxi 2 and hold short of runway 19er left using taxiway Bravo Alpha cross runway 01 left Alpha cross runway 19er left. Contact tower on 118.025 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 19er left via taxiway Bravo Alpha cross runway 01 left Alpha cross runway 19er left Lufthansa 112 tree.
So you can see that gave me a waypoint to the runway once I got the clearance. So let's just minimize it for a while. Weather. So foggy here, makes the landing so difficult for me. Thank you, bro. No worries, man. Yeah, good night, man. Take care. I know you're tired, but I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming in, Henry. Well, I appreciate it, man. Take care. Take a clearance for takeoff, but always I'm just recalling few things before takeoff for this aircraft. After takeoff, immediately I have to click on, you know, autopilot and auto throttle. That's it, and I have to take off. The flap has to be retracted, and the gear, landing gear. Once I do that, this plane will start follow this path automatically. You don't have to do anything, and that's it. You have to just keep an eye on your speed, because it's it has got a lot of speed, commercial plane Neo. So that's it for now. So as I take off, I click on this auto throttle, and that is it for now.
Calcutta Tower Lufthansa 112 ready for departure runway 19 left IFR to Victor Golf Hotel Sierra.
Lufthansa 112 altimeter 29.40 wind 080 at 19. Cleared for takeoff runway 19 left. Lufthansa 112 acknowledge. Last transmission.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19 left Lufthansa 112.
such a bad weather. Can't see anything. Holy shit! Seriously, my God.
120.1 Lufthansa 1123.
This is crazy, man. I don't know how can I land. Roadblocks feet, I don't know, 10,000, because it's I am going on not very high, because I'm just doing some kind of practice, and last time I landed perfectly, but before that I just deviated from the runway just at the 11th hour because I made a mistake, you know, probably. It's 10,000 feet. I'm gonna be going to 10,000 feet, and for thanks for coming in, Roblox. Thanks for joining me. So auto brake, putting it on earlier, not now. So yeah, the weather, I'm not used to flying this, you know, this is terrible. Look at the weather, I mean, it's freaked me out. Yeah, it's because it's gonna take longer, because even though I wanted to fly with auto throttle, but sometimes this distance can be too short, so I'm kind of scared going that speed, because the last time I couldn't control it, so I'm kind of little bit of mixing up with the auto throttle and controlling my throttle through the joystick, you know. Take outside view how it looks. Yeah, it's looking good though so far, not bad. Hi, Nipa, Fragrances of Life. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it is really realistic, very realistic. Yeah. No, dude, it's gonna be because I can show you the in GPS. It's not very far. It's gonna take maximum 20 minutes, 25 minutes. That's it. Landing, because you can see I'll be landing down there, so not very far. Up here, over here, VGHS. So it's a short flight though. So I'm going down a little bit because going too fast. 6,000 feet, I'll climb down to 6,000 feet. I know it's way early, but I got to do it. Vertical speed to 23. Okay. So climb down. So I'm going down. Yeah, because my landing altitude is gonna be from 2,000 feet, so I'm still 6,000 feet, little early, but I don't want to take any chance. Uh, So let's, even though it's ideally not correct, but I'm gonna go down further because let's fly lower. Even though it's not recommended, but oh, not to, yeah. Let's just go 2000. The flaps down a little bit. It will come through if you see my map. See, I'll go here and then turn right and then over there, just around the corner. So it's not that far. I think another 15 minutes max should be fine. difficult to land. Landing is so challenging, so hard. So just before landing, I have to click two buttons. That's LS and then approach. That's it. This two button will take me to the runway. So that's gonna be my landing speed actually, 39-ish, 38, 140. Then again, before landing, I have to take off autopilot and throttle. That's challenging. That's really challenging. But at least the mechanism that I'm using, that we usually use for ILS landing, that will take the plane towards the runway, that's for sure. But the landing is really challenging. You can't, because we are not pilot, we try our level best because this is a simulator. It's landing is always challenging. Needs a lot of practice. If you know the rules, know the instruments, and it's take us to the runway, we can practice, at least we can practice. So this is almost there. After this turn, right over here, I will take down one landing gear. So then I'll be landing from here. So it's not very far. Lost a lot of crosswinds here around this Southeast Asia. The weather is always so crosswind, even though it's clear, but that you can see that it's shaking the plane. That is the risky part of it. When you land, it's very challenging for us. Very, very challenging.
Approach Lufthansa 112 is
Going for an approach.
100 feet, climbing 12,000 feet. Lufthansa 112 Dhaka approach altimeter 29.61 continue as planned. Lufthansa 112 you are 11 miles southwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway tree 2 approach via D237L transition. Clear to D237L.
So as I said, that's before landing I have to press 2 buttons, LS, which is the ILS, and then approach. That's it. That will take the plane to the gliding slope, to the runway. But just before landing I have to take off autopilot and auto throttle. We have to remember this always.
Lufthansa 112 acknowledge last transmission. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway tree 2 approach via D237L transition. Clear to D237L Lufthansa 112
Alright, so as I said, I can click on this one, LS, which is the ILS. You can see there is a diamond shaped thing pops up. Once it crosses this yellow mark, the plane will start to decline around here. Area somewhere. The plane will go for final approach. for now I have already clicked ILS system because it's gonna be beeping for a localizer that I have set for the runway, destination runway. And just before, after a little while, I'm gonna be pressing this approach. That's it. That will take the plane down. Okay, so we are almost there. Right around here I will click on approach. Okay, and my speed is looking okay, around 140.
Lufthansa 112 please expedite your climb 12,000 feet.
Yeah, already cheating 12,000 feet.
Lufthansa 112 please expedite your climb 12,000
So
feet.
if I want, I can click this approach button now. So I can click that. So as soon as I do that, so you can see the diamond shaped things. Now everything is set. Right over here, when it go for a final turn, right over here, the plane will start, this diamond shape should come to decline. So once it crosses this yellow mark, the plane will be landing, final approach. So weather is bad. I can't guarantee that I can land, but I will try.
Lufthansa 112 please expedite your climb 12,000 feet. Lufthansa 112 please expedite your climb 12,000 feet.
Alright. To get ready for landing gears, has to be done right over here when I turn. So this is my final turn. So I'm gonna be opening my landing gear. Looking good. So far, so good. Okay, so we see that as soon as this diamond shaped things crosses this yellow mark, the plane will start to decline. Final approach. Okay,
Lufthansa
everything is
1123,
everything is set.
your climb, 12,000 feet.
And just before the landing, I have to take off this autopilot and auto throttle. That is very important. The weather is bizarre and hate this. It's not. Yeah. See, this thing started coming in, the diamond shaped thing, and once it crosses this, the plane will start to decline. Final. So it crosses the yellow mark and we should be set to decline. You can see it will come down.
1123, please expedite your climb, 12,000
So
feet.
see, it crosses this. Now I will go down from 2,000 feet to the touchdown runway. It should come. See, it started coming down. Okay, so I have to be ready for landing. I'll see you if I survive. So foggy, you know, it's crazy. Can't see anything.
Lufthansa 1123, please expedite your climb, 12,000 feet.
1,000.
Okay, it's almost there.
400. 300.
You can see the runway now.
Lufthansa 1123, climb and maintain 2,000 feet.
200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
Lufthansa 1123, please acknowledge.
No, I didn't. I couldn't do it. See, I'm lagging.
Lufthansa 1123, did you hear my last
That wasn't good
transmission?
landing though, you know. The thing is, it's crazy. The thing is, you know, what I did is,
Lufthansa 1123, did you hear my last transmission?
so, what I did is, I clicked on autopilot off, but at the final stage, it wasn't off. But, you know, I just clicked it, but never worked. So that's why the plane, I couldn't control the plane.
Lufthansa 1123, IFR Flight plan is
I didn't
canceled radar
crash at
service
least.
terminated. Squawk
Yeah.
7000.
Yeah, I mean,
Maintain VFR.
that wasn't nice to be honest, but thank you so much for the compliment. It was a dangerous landing because of the my concentration. That autopilot, you know, what I did is see the autopilot AP1. I clicked on it and then it never took off. I mean, I thought I clicked on it, but it didn't work. So at the 11th hour, I was supposed to take off this autopilot and then I couldn't do it nicely. So what I did, I tried to click on autopilot again by the time the plane came down fast, so I couldn't control it. So it was very bumpy. Even well, it wasn't decided it crashed. So that's it. Like even though we know the process now, how to land and how to land this plane, but you know, landing is always challenging because of the you need to take the control manually on your hand before touchdown, and everything, throttle and landing, just the land power. But it could have been better. Obviously, it was not foggy. The weather is kind of foggy, you can see in the destination runway, so that makes the landing a little difficult. But well, that is not an excuse. I tried, but as I said, the autopilot button, I couldn't timely take it off, which I did it, but well, it wasn't off. So I tried to concentrate on autopilot again, and by the time the plane landed, it was bumpy landing. So that is
Dock at ground Lufthansa 112 request taxi to the gate.
Lufthansa 112 taxi to gate 18 via taxiway Alpha.
I'm taking the back out because I've landed on it.
Lufthansa 112 did you copy?
Taxiing to gate 18 using taxiway Alpha Lufthansa 1123.
So that's it, guys. That's the end of my journey to Kolkata to Bangladesh. But I landed, but the landing wasn't that good. It was really bumpy because of the 11th hour before the touchdown. I just took my eye off. I thought that I took the autopilot off, but I could not. So when I tried to do that, the plane already landed. So it was bumpy. Thank you for being here, for watching PC Game Nest. So if you like my video, please subscribe. And usually on day off, I Fridays and Saturdays I do Flight Simulator on YouTube. I have a Twitch channel too. I play other games too. Thanks, really well appreciated for watching the video. Send my regards to you and your family. Thank you. Bye.